your this thing, market structure 1, and how to use your FIBO premium and discount. So now I'll go to the chart now. Then I'll start the analysis of today. I will just do two charts. Sito will not take over. So we want to look at GBP USD and look for a trade of CPI is coming. I think I recorded this one yesterday. Now let's go to daily time frame. So just watch how I analyze. So we want to see daily now. Zoom out. So now let's start breaking this chart down from this place. So the first thing we want to look at now, we have this high, this low. Our price gave us this high. So clearly, so we have our break of structure. So we have our change of character there. So price give us a change of character in that place. Then we have another word, a break of structure here. So we have this clearly break of structure. So we have a BOS. Then you can see price came to do what? Now, the odd price mitigates this, the origin that caused the break of structure, which is the other block. So it has been mitigated already. So that then give us what? Another break of structure. So we have this, another BOS. So this on daily. So we are analyzing, we are looking at daily, the direction of the market from daily. Then, so this is a break of structure, price fail to do what? To mitigate the origin that caused the break of structure. So let's pull it here first, because price did not come down to discount. Then it caused what? Another break of structure here. So we have another break of structure. So that shows that price was bullish. Then, so the next thing now is that we have this low, this side, there we have a change of character here. So price give us a change of character. So we have a change of character there. Then, since then, we have this little low. So it's for me, I will not count this place as a low like that. So I will count everything here as one low. So we have here, so we have another BOS. But if you really want, we can count this place because we have this low, high. So we can look at this place as a little break of structure. So let's put in that way for that. Now, so again, if we zoom out, we have price forming this low and this little high. So let's count this place also as a break of structure. Now, you can see now that as price is breaking structure, the origin that caused the break of structure, price has not mitigated it at all. So let's check this if price has mitigated. So we have this, we have that one, we have that place open. Then price did not get to that place before put down. Then we have this other block here also open. So now let me use this. So I can title this one as a daily order block. So now, so let's not jump to, so we are seeing that on daily time frame, we are what? We are bearish. we are bearish on daily time frame. So 4 hours, let's go to 4 hours. So what I want to refine this guy to this. So I refine that. So we have, you can see on 4 hours, we have this break of structure, but price has not mitigated this other block that called the break of structure. So the nearest future, the price come here, we may have a massive sell. So that place is there. So let's reply from 4 hours perspective now. This is a daily break of structure. So from 4 hours, every structure has its own, every time frame, has its own break of structure. So here we have a change of character for 4 hours. So we have price giving up change of character there. So we have a break of structure here. So we have that break of structure. Then we have price, another break of structure. Now this one, for 4 hours, this break of structure has been what? This origin that caused this break of structure has been mitigated already. This is the other block that caused it. So this one has been filled, right? So we have this already filled. So there's nothing price come to do here again. You already fill that other block. You can see, immediately after break of structure, even when you use your Fibo level, if you sell from that high to, I think, okay, I sold from here. I think I sold for here. I make this money from this place to this place. So that was, you can see now, price get to deep premium. I sold, and this was my target. So now, price break structure, but this is the origin that caused break of structure. Price has not been filled. So don't be surprised that price may begin to travel back to this origin before we have this. That is one scenario that we can have. So I'm breaking this for us and give us an entry opportunity. So let's continue. So we have this low and this little high. So we can also title it as internal break of structure. But for me, I will categorize this high and this low as one from 4-hour time frame. So for day traders, so let's go to 2 hours. 1 hour is going to be 1 hour or 30 minutes going to be our entry time frame. So let's now go to 1 hour time frame. Now, so on 1 hour now, so we can see now that we have clear break of structure. And after this break of structure, okay, so we have another break of structure, a little break of structure. But do we have the origin tested? So we have the origin has not been, so we still have that place open. But if I use Fibo, let's see from this high to this place. Let's see. So I think price reversed from 61.8 Fibo, but the origin that called the break of structure has not been retested. So that one is open and another break of structure. So we have it. So we now have this one. So this is the major one. 2 things can happen. We have this guys open. Now, I'm beginning to see what we call liquidity equal high above this guy here. So I'm going to see equal high, which is liquidity above that high. So let's categorize. Now, and also, so we have price. Now, price is reversing. Going to whether coming to this place or coming to this place. But this is where I'm focusing to sell from. So now I have this liquidity, this point of liquidity, all these are liquidity for price. So we have this liquidity that which we call an inducement that the institutional has created. So don't be surprised that we have maybe the CPI can push price to this place, then we have price mitigated like this. So two things, we'll be looking at two things. This is my entry. First entry here on an hour, that it's stop loss above, let me use 35 pips. In case this, if they want to sweep this equal high here. So this is first, then target this low. So this is my trade one, or better still, I use this height here because of, so if I want to capture a bigger stop loss, maybe I don't want to do one entry, I can have a bigger stop loss. So, or just add that 35 pips, trade one, there, have another one. This one I use also, let me put it above this, another 35 pips. So two things can happen here, that where GU is going now. So they are form liquidity. So because of this liquidity, they may respect this place and push price down. So because of this, they have created liquidity for us already. So all they need now is to push price above the liquidity and activate this place. I think I have a pending order here. I have a pending order here. I have a pending order here. So, but my risk is very tight, just 35 pips. In case, if this place fail, then this place will be another target. So this is my view, and this is my trade on GU. On GU from the 1 hour time frame perspective. So I'm looking to sell GU because we are still bearish on GU until maybe we have a change from the higher time frame. So maybe from daily, by the time we begin to see all this high breaking of structure from daily, then we cannot know that maybe we are reversed. So that is, then if this guy continue to buy, then this place will be another target for a sell opportunity. So it's whether we sell here or we sell here. So in the two, until then, before we can say, okay, until price break above this high, then before we can say, okay, we are totally bullish on GU. So that is GU for us. And I'm still looking at this fair value gap that GU to sell. My overall target for the sell is this imbalance that is here, or weekly imbalance here. So looking at overall that GU will set to this to fill up this weekly imbalance before we can have a proper reversal. So that's the reason why I am much bearish on GBP USD, not bullish. So for those that want to bullish, counter trade, that's counter trading. By the time you begin to see a break of structure from 15 minutes, you can buy toward this place. But not today, because of the news that is coming. We don't know what the news will say. The news can push market up and it can push it down. So that is GU. So let me stop here. I think I've done justice to today. So let me invite Sito now to break down whatever that you want to break down. So Tito, you have the floor. Tito, are you there?
Hello, Mr. Va.
So quickly.
Hello, Mr. Va.
Yes, sir.
To be honest with you, your submission on GU similar with what I have on GCAD.
Okay.
Perfectly, to be honest with you. Don't let me give you 100, sir. You have a 99.5% sure of what I have on the GCAD. Your analysis is on top, sir. Top notch. Thank you, sir. Well done.
Yes, sir. So, Sito, do you have any outlook?
Okay, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, you can share your screen. So.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
So I will share my screen. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, yeah. So before, give me a moment, please. Someone's hand is raised, and that's Clement. Let me release it. Let me.
Clement, do you have any
Okay,
question?
okay. You're
I have
unmuted
a
now. You can
question.
unmute.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. My question is this. Sorry, I want to take you back a little bit to your screen. Where you reference as point of reference, where we have the order block, are we using the bullish candle or we are using the bearish candle?
Sito, share your screen. Bring out the GU again, sir. Okay. Please put it on GU.
On
So
GU,
that I
sir.
can ask. Please, let me align this other block.
Okay, so our outlook on G is actually similar. So basically, you have your order block here, this place, right?
Are you using
And
the bullish candle or the bearish candle?
I don't
we are
understand
using
what you mean
this
by bullish
this
candle.
this
Is it
candle, the last candle up
okay?
here.
The last candle, it may be bullish, it may be
That's
bearish. The
bullish.
last
Yeah,
candle
the last
that caused the
candle
break.
before the expansion. The last this last candle here, right? The last candle before that guaranteed this move to break this structure. Okay. So basically this candle, let me zoom in. This is how you determine your order block. This candle, this is the last candle before the impulsive leg came in. All right. So that's how you determine your order block. So that is the order block that is on that for GU. And then we have this form of liquidity pool that is forming here. And then so personally, I have marked out from even down here. I can actually mark out the whole place, right, from down here for my point of interest. But I just marked out this down. So basically, I'm still seeing this top here. This top here. Let me change that to I'm still seeing this top here, right, as my protected high. So even though I marked from down here, it does not mean I just want price to come and touch this my rectangle and drop. No. I'm basically marking from there because that is the area where I'm starting to look at entering GU from. But this whole area between here and this top here, this whole area, so where I'm looking, those are my point. That's my point of interest. I'm looking to engage GU from, and just and then I have above this place. Remember what I said explained to us yesterday, right? Oh, sorry, on our last meeting. What did I say? I said we will have something like this. We have something like this. Then we have something like this. Then we have the impulsive break. After we have the impulsive break with fair value gap, with imbalance, with all of that, what do I want to see? I want to see inducement first, right? And then we enter off that inducement, and then we can fall. So now that's what I said yesterday. Sorry, in our last meeting. Now that's what's happening here. Can you see that we have what? We have the break of structure here. Sorry about that. We have the break of structure here. This area here. This is our break of structure. You can see. Let me put it up. BOS, right? So now what broke this structure is here, right? Now what the price do? Price has found its way to go back to the here, just close to that our breaker, that our area of interest, right? To go and form the what? To go and form the inducement. So if I go down to 15 minutes, you really see it forming there. Can you see? That is the inducement I'm working with. So now I like this area as a point of interest. And then so I'm expecting price to come in here and then give me something to work with as a development. And then we can look to enter to the downside. Now, I want to say something. This one is just I don't know, a little bit of, of nugget, right? Now, as a trader, you must see yourself as some sort of opportunist, right? You don't know exactly what will happen. What we do is that we position ourselves. Do you understand? If you notice now, what do we have here? We have this area. We have and it's actually interesting because Mr. Val has just analyzed the same thing, right? Now you see that I have this whole area as my point of interest. And even if this whole area is taken out, right, I still have this place as my point of interest. You see this whole, you can see I have the dotted line here. This dotted line I have here is actually my investment also. Are we together? Because now let me draw down my schematic again and show you what I mean. This, can you see? Then we break, and then price makes its way up, and then it now breaks this place again with impulse. What does that make or mean? It means that this place now is my inducement. All right. So now, while waiting for that place to form, I am seeing that price has done the same thing again here, 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 and here. And then after breaking it, he printed what this inducement for us here. This inducement before it continued to the downside. So now, what am I trying to explain to? I'm trying to say that we should just learn to position ourselves, right? Because you have a particular bias, because you have a particular outlook on a trade, doesn't mean that doesn't mean that no other this thing can work out. If it's not the one that you are looking at, no other POI will work until your own POI is working. Nah, that's not how you should see it. Okay. So now you see that we have two opportunities here. We are looking at this opportunity here, and then we're still looking at above the opportunity with with this zone being our new protected high. Now, in a situation where this whole place is being violated, now, we now know that, oh, okay, we can start looking for bullish behavior, bullish trade till we come up to these areas. Are you seeing? You look so basically, as I said, just be an opportunist. Know how to position yourself so that when it comes, you just strike. Okay, so you don't have to be very, very rigid. Like basically, I'm saying be flexible. Be flexible in the sense that prepare yourself for any outcome. Okay, something might happen. I might even get a good development here, right, to take a sell, and then I lose the trade. Price still purges to the upside to want to come and use here. So all I have to do is I have to just ready myself so that in case this place wants to work, I can now enter again. Are we together? So that's what I wanted to say first, because you can see some chart works. Some chart works may have a couple of what's it called? A couple of POIs. You can okay. Let me not even go far. You see, I have POI here. I have POI here. I have this one up here. So are you telling me that because I had this first one that is up here, I should not have any other POI? Do you know how long it will take for GU to come down here and then start coming back to this my POI? It will take weeks or even depending on how long before price comes back to this place. So we have to position ourselves so that we can go along with what is going on. You understand? We don't want to wait for 2 years before we take a trade. Are we together? So before I leave this chat, I wanted to show us something that I showed us in our last live. So you see that I'm speaking about opportunities right now. If you recall our last call, I showed us something here, right? That this is a possible area. Let me zoom into this place in the past. This was November. Imagine this is November 2023. Can you see that? November 2023. What do we have here? The same criteria for other blocks and point of interest. We had what? We had this fair value gap here, and price went up, came down, and this place now became our what? Our inducement. Are we together? Now you see that this place now is our other block. That's why I marked it out with these lines. Now, are you telling me that you won't have taken any trade on GU again until price comes back and touches that place after almost after 1 year plus? No, now you see that there was an entry here. I can't zoom in right now because it will scatter what we have here. There was an entry here. You see this small box here. There was an entry here. I cleared my chart because definitely I had other entries on GU. I had something here. I remember this area very well, very good area of demand. I had something here. Can you see? You see, we had impulsive move to the upside that breaks structure. There was a demand zone here on the lower time frame. You can just see how price came here. Even gave us a confirmation inside of here. Are you seeing? And then we went up. And then, so basically, position yourself. When you see point of interest, position yourself. Okay, I like this point of interest. Let me mark it out and keep. Are we together? This was a point of interest. If you ask me, it did not work out. Yes, but I would have still. I think I drew it out. I just cleared my chart of recent because I had a lot of markups from the past. You see this area is a point of interest. And you can see that price react. This daily time frame. So if you go down to maybe 4 hour, 1 hour, you definitely have something interesting around here. You can see that price still came to this place and did something. What does that tell you? That this zone is a valid zone. Do you understand? You have a FVG above. You have a fair value gap here. Sorry, inducement here. Basically, the model works every time, all time. So you just have to position yourself. Now you see that other block of November 2023 is now the one that is causing this this reaction in 2025. Are we together? So you just need to know how to look at this what's it called, this structure, right? So basically, in as much as that is going on right now, I'm still looking for my possible sales, right? I don't care that it has happened. I'm still looking for, before I completely change my bias to bullish on this GE, you have to take all these major highs, take all of them, then another. Oh, okay. But for now, it does not mean that if I see something. I had a friend of mine entered a trade around here, a very nice buy trade around here. I did not get a proper entry of my own taste. I would have actually, looked to take something there. I don't need much. If I see a 1, 2, 3, I'm okay. I just run with it. Are we together?
That's a good buy
So
there. Miss, I missed
yeah,
that.
yes, this is a very good buy. I have an entry. I saw this after it happened. Very good buy. I have an entry model here that actually worked out. I believe, I don't know if you know of divergence. Divergence worked out here very perfectly. Regular, what's it called? Regular bullish divergence worked out here. We'll learn all those things with time. It worked out here. So we have the divergence here. Then we just have a break of structure with impulse. Then this was a very nice place to enter, but I was not on my chart actually. So if price wants to be nice to me and use here as inducement in the future and come and enter here and give me some buys, I will be happy. But for now, I position myself. I'm still looking at this area now. This is my area. All right. So that is basically what I'm trying to tell us, right? That you need to ready yourself for anything that happens. So okay, I think we have already analyzed some charts. So I want to throw it open. Okay, I'm looking at this for AUD USD. If you notice the USD pairs, the XXX USD pairs, like any pair that has USD as the quotes, like AU, EU, GU, they had this moment of um momentum to the upside due to the past price action. So I had this fair value gap here that price came and worked with. All right. Now, why am I not really looking at buys? Because we are moving into premium areas in AUD USD. Okay. So I just marked this out. Now, what happened here? We don't have any solid FVG down here up, any solid FVG up until this point. Okay. So I have a nice break to the upside here, and price has given me a nice inducement here. So I will look to enter something here. Now, this is not a financial advice. If you want to enter, no problem. But just what's the word? Um um there's something to call it. Manage your risk and accept the outcome. Exactly. I'm entering this. Why? Because I have fair value gap, I have break of structure, and then I am in temporary alignment with the current trend. So if I end up losing the trade, I'll not be angry. So if you want to enter the trade, no problem. But just know that this is my key areas that I'm looking at. You see these sell POIs. Those are my key. This one is counter trend, and counter trend is not always, a lot of people don't like to do counter trend, and that's fine. Me, I'm okay with putting something on the line there. If you want to, you can enter that. So um we have basically touched this. Yes, hey, something happened here. Let me show us this. Yeah, I'm very happy I opened this chat because would have pain if I came back and see that. Because I need to talk to us about this place. You remember on our last call, analyze this place that we are right now, this daily zone, this breaker. Analyze this something here. Now, the same thing that happened on the other pair. This breaker is from what? It's from September. My God, it's from September 2022. Remember what I said? What's a breaker? A breaker is a failed demand or supply that becomes vice versa. So if we have a demand here, all right, we have a demand here, a solid demand, right? And then price comes and breaks that demand with impulse, right? So instead of just cleaning the demand, do you know that Sorry, oh my god. That demand can become what? A supply. That demand can become a supply and continue. Now, when the demand is broken, it becomes what? It becomes a breaker. Especially when it's broken with impulse and momentum, it becomes what? A breaker. So that's what happened there. So the same thing with the supply. If I have a supply here, all right, and then price goes impulsively and does what? And breaks that supply. What I cannot just quickly delete the supply area because it can start to work as a what? As a demand for me in the future. Just basically, you know how we say that support can turn to resistance and resistance can turn to supply. Sorry, to support. That is exactly what happens here. That's how breaker block are. Now we have this very if I want to hide this briefly, can you see how good this zone of entry would have been? This point of interest would have been. We had a nice what's it called? A nice inducement there. Very nice order block here. Price came and actually touched it. So this is daily time frame. So there's no way. This is actually a very good trade. This trade can give you up to 5 hour to 10 hour on lower time frame. That's just the truth. But what I'm trying to show you is that price came and took that supply zone with so much impulse. After taking that supply zone with impulse, what did he do? He still came again and traded close to that supply zone without touching that supply zone, and then he went back. So now that place becomes my what? My inducement. So what do? I mark it out and I rest. Right? I just rest. Now imagine 3 years later. Now, mind you, you can still take trades inside here. I'm just showing you because this is where price is right now, right? Price has found its way back to this zone. I remember I talked about this zone in our last call, and I said that this is a zone where price can, just reject from before and if and before we continue the the cells. So basically, I had something here that got that got violated. You remember, I also had a supply here that got violated. Why did this supply get violated? Why? Because now we have touched a zone of what? Of higher power than this place. Like we are coming from a daily zone. So this my what's it called? This my 1 hour zone now becomes weaker. Right? So that's why this place got violated. So now if anything wants to work out, it will be that maybe these areas here can, because they are 4 hour areas, can drive my price to the downside. So now let me explain this entry here. This was yesterday. So now what do I have here? I said three things on our last time. I said what? I said direction, direction, point of interest, and what? And confirmation. Good. So now we had our direction, we had our point of interest, which is this guy here, this our supply zone, right? Now I wanted what? Confirmation. How do I find confirmation? Market structure shift. So let's say we had a demand, let's say we had a demand zone, right? We had a demand zone that price is coming back into. Right? Please stay with me. Price is coming back into that demand zone, right? So at this point now, you now enter lower time frame, Abby. Exactly. Now that's confirmation. You're looking to enter the trade on lower time frame so that you have a better risk to reward ratio. So now, what do I want to say in confirmation? A market structure shift. I want price to what? To break structure with impulse to the upside. To now indicate to me that, oh, okay, especially when it has two breaks like this, it indicate to me that, oh, okay, now I want to trade to that upside. I want to follow that trend. So what do I have here? I have a sweep of this place. I have a break of structure, and I have a new inducement with this as my new demand. So I can now enter my trade at this demand, and then we can go up to the upside. Do you understand? Now that is one way of looking for confirmation. Now another way is fair value gap. If I just see market structure shift alongside with the fair value gap, I can enter the trade. Are we together? So now that's what happened in this zone. So after having this you can see that we were falling, right? We were falling, and you see that this place got violated. This high violated. This high get violated? Okay, no, it was not violated. But then we now had this fair value gap here. Now I did not still want to enter because I don't know what price wants to do. That's where I now look for what? Confirmation. I think I went to 5 minute time frame. Yes. Can you see that? Can you see that the same thing that happened on this time frame, this fair value here, is happening here again? Can you see that? Market structure shift. Can you see? We have a market structure shift here because market was coming down and it has come back to the upside with impulse. So now at this point, there's a fair value gap here. I think it's on 15. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. 15 minutes fair value gap. Can you see that from here to here? This place, here to here. That's my fair value gap here. There. Let me change the color. Fair value gap color. Good. So we had something here as our point of interest. Now, what do? You enter off the fair value gap and then you cover, put your stop loss below your new protected low. So you see that it was not a very huge trade because in recent times we're still in sell, so we don't want to do too much. So this was a nice 1 to 2. Just catch it and go about your day. This is day trading, right? Basically, I do day and intraday because sometimes my trade can run till the next day, right? So I wanted to show you that trade, just trying to show you that I might not be there with you, but you might see this thing on your chart and you can enter it. Now, if you happen to enter this thing, I would like for you to come back and quote, AGX Tech for this enlightenment, all right? So basically, that is what I had for EU. Mr. Vala has talked about GU, and what do I have for gold? Do I have anything for gold? Okay, I had this area here that price is running away from. I don't know where it is going to. So apart from that, of course, you know that I still have this supply zone that I analyzed in our last in our last in our last slide. So that's basically what I have and I'm looking at. So I have the AU that you can plug in with me if you're interested, and I have the I just have the supply zone that we are all looking at on this call. All right. So thank you very much. So I wanted to
All
actually
right.
throw the floor open for in case somebody has something that you may want us to analyze. But
Okay, thank you, Sito. So you can share your screen. Please, do you have any currency you want me to check? You can put it on the chat. We have let's just do 5 minutes. Any currency or do you have any question? Okay. It means everybody we are good, right? So what trade are you looking at? Do you have any trade you are looking now to enter?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, Don Smart.
Yeah. There's one. It's about this gold. I've made my analysis. So I want to know if it will correspond with what I'm saying. On 15-minute time frame, there's a supply zone on 15-minute time frame. So I just want you to analyze it a little bit for me.
Okay, let me bring out my chart. Good. Where is go? Go. Okay. So looking at gold, I will just analyze from 4 hours perspective directly. No end of going far. So first thing I want to do is look at is what is the structure of 4 hours. Daily, what is the structure of daily? Daily, we are bullish. It's very clear. 4 hours, we are bullish. So we start breaking down the chart from 4 hours, right? So we have price. So this is really where we have, so this is where we have our what? Change. So we have our change market direction there. There, we have this break of structure to the upside. Now, this is the last break structure we have, right? This price came, I think this way I bought that get to the so. Now, price has not, it has given us a higher high. So now, where are we? Until price break this structure before we have a higher high. But as for now, we see this is our low, and that's why I put it. Let me delete this. So this is our range now on 4 hours. This is the last low printed by price, and this is the last high printed by price. Let me delete this. So that's why I have a long pending order I did here. So just like the way it work here when I make this 500 pips. So I'm expecting as long as this low is not violated yet, the uptrend still continue. So now, but if price break, if we have now you are giving us low, if we have another break, then this low now this will not shift to this place. But as now we don't have. So now we are working between these two range. So let us go to smaller time frame. Let me move this somewhere. So let me delete this, a clean chart. So let's jump to 2 hours. So on 2 hours, we are still in the same 1 hour. So 1 hour now, we now begin to have price shift. So let's analyze trend on 1 hour. So we have, because this is how you do it. You don't jump from don't enter chart and jump enter 15 minutes. 15 minutes is where you want to take your trade, but you must look your trade from 2 hours, 1 hour. What is the structure that will not give you a direction where, so your 15 minutes, if 5 minutes your entry, then start analyzing your chart from 1 hour so that you know the trend, the current trend. Do you get that?
Yeah,
So
yes. Yeah.
we have this break of structure to the upside. Now we have this low that break the structures. Now, in 1 hour, this low has been what? We have a change of character now. So I'm analyzing from 1 hour perspective now. So we have our code here. Now, we have this fair value gap. This tiny fair value gap here.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So the origin that caused the fair value gap, I will use this candle. So currently, you can see price is reacting
Yes.
to that place.
Yes.
So price is reacting. Let us assume that all these places were liquidity, which stand for inducement. So our inducement price have, so you can see that. So let's now go to 15 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Are you getting it?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah.
On 15 minutes now, price has come to where you can see clearly now that this fair value gap have dragged price to our POI. Then
Yes.
this was inducement. So now what you will now do is on 15 minutes, you need for you want to sell, right?
Yes, I want to sell.
So me, if I wanted to sell earlier, I marked this place before. I would have do my sell limit here. Then my stop loss above here. I will just leave it. That's how I trade. So I don't have time to be waiting for another change of character. I'm a very busy person. So, but now this is what you now do. So this low now, you need this low to be violated on 15 minutes.
Yes, that is why I mark as my MSS, market structure shift.
Oh, good. So you can see now we are in the same direction. So
Okay.
let's assume that this high here, we have little liquidity sweep above that high, yes.
Yeah.
So we need now, what you need now, you need, if I see this thing, I'm enjoying this. So if we have this, then we now have this. So like what Simo said, here will become what? If you break, here will be this candle, this red candle will become what? A breaker block.
Yes.
So that one, you can use the breaker block, or you can use this big green candle as your other block. So, but you need to see a market structure shift. If you go to 5 minutes, so let's look at 5 minutes. So I wanted to see something clearly. So I have a liquidity sweep, which is this one. So now what we need now, we need a market above this low. Then we cannot take our trade in this manner. If you walk like this, any of this area, a stop loss will come above this high. That will give us a 20. Just assume you can target your 3, 1 to 3, or this low. That will give you 2:1. You can also target this low here. Let's try this low. That will give about 4-hour trade. Why this low? Why will I like target this 5 minutes? So I would like to target this low because of this range, this demand area. So is that clear, sir?
Yeah. I understood it very well.
So whether you use 15 or 5 minutes, you need to see a market structure like this. So after the news, if you come like this, then we can jump, enter, and look for a sell. So already price is in our POI. Now, this is my overall taking that. You can see now that even me, so as price is coming down, this place will stand for inducement. Then I cannot look for my sell opportunity, my buy opportunity from this area. So me, I'm anticipating if this guy starts selling, price is likely to drop to this place before the buy continued. And that's where I want to buy from. If I use my Fibo, let me see. So exactly. So that is the place I want to buy from. Hope that is clear, bro. Any other question? What chart again? GBP card chef. Okay, GBP card there. The thing hit my stop loss. As there, I just look. I just sit down, they look. And they look, I need the market. Though I knew that this thing will hit my stop loss. So, but I just allow it. I would have moved my stop loss because what happened here was just a liquidity sweep. So when you look at it from daily, this guy will buy. I tell you, I analyze it. I have a trade, but you can see that he just touched my stop loss and reverse. So, but
and when he touched your stop loss and went up because I didn't enter. I entered late. And I entered late. So my late entry gave me a perfect buy.
Okay, so it touched my stop loss and reverse. So what I want, this is still going to buy because look at it. There's no other demand. We are in uptrend. Every demand has perfectly retested. This is how you analyze. You look at, okay, break of structure. Now, this is the next demand here has been tested. So there's nothing for price. There's nothing for price to come and retest again. So that place has been settled. There's no imbalance here. There's no other demand area for price to retest it. And that's what I regret myself. I would have moved my stop play a little bit down because I know that there's nothing here. There's nothing all here for price to come. There's no any balance. All of that has been filled. So that is a good sign that we will have a good buy. It's a good analysis. I analyze this, I get it right. But I was too greedy for having a very tight stop loss. But it's okay. I will re-enter. Now, what I'm waiting for now, I'm waiting for shift in market structure now to enter. So now on 4 hours, I'm still not satisfied with the low. I need, with all this low that is creating here. So let's go to an hour. So now, let's analyze on 1 hour now. So can we call here a market? So we have, so there's the thing there. So now we have this low, we have this high. I think this is a lower low. This is a form of a lower low. They give us this high. So this thing, so for me to enter this guy, this is what I will do. I will be patient. I need this high to clear, pata. I need this place to clear. So I need this place to clear. All this that I'm doing, I don't like it. I don't like the price action below here. So this high now, if I have a momentum that break this high, so that will not give me, I will not be confident that, okay, this guy is ready to go. So that is G. That is if you are not yet in G card, wait for this to happen. But if you are already in, just leave your trade. Just leave your trade. Manage your trade. I believe the thing we buy, it's a buy market. Somebody, lastly, before we go, someone mentioned card chef. I want to trade all this thing again, Jerry. But let me just analyze it for the sake of the community. Let's look at it from daily. This is a mess. This is a rangy chart. This is a mess, a rangy chart. So daily, I cannot even see a direction. That's why I don't like trading all this. So on 4 hours, well, let me just, we are bullish on 4 hours. This is the last break. Okay. And wait for it. Wait for price here. So wait for price in that place. So let's refine it to an hour time frame. So let me refine the other block on that. Okay. Because okay, let's just, in fact, everything here. So just wait for price to come to here before you buy. So that is it. Hope that is clear. So 30 minutes, let's define. If you can have it defined 30 minutes. Okay. We are still using, if you want to use 30 minutes, this should be the other block for 30 minutes. So because this is where structure really broke. So this is an inducement. Already, it has formed an inducement. So those of it, the allow price to come here, you can look for your buy. So thank you for this session. We already spent, so please trade carefully. Wait after the news before you take any trade. So tomorrow is another day. Thank you for your time. Thank you for joining.
Very much.
All right. Sito, thank you for your analysis.
Very much.
Thank you for having us too, Mr. Val.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right. So see you tomorrow.